Hi everybody, welcome back to Arma 3, and in this video I want to talk about a mod that does some really cool things to help you with Arma 3. First off, you can play Battle Royale single player against bots, where you can customize how difficult they are. So if you really enjoy something like PUBG, but you want to play something against bots, where you can say, right, I want easy bots, or I want a mixed version of bots, or I want to play at night, I want to play in mixed weather, all that sort of stuff. This allows you to do that. So it's a fun battle royale experience. But being single player, what's really cool is that you can use the the plus and the minus key next to your backspace key on your keyboard to speed up time. So when you have those quiet points in between phases when there's nobody around, you can speed it up, which is really good. Also, because it's single player, you can take whichever mod you really like into it. So you could take the simple single player cheat menu if you wanted to, and give yourself a special loadout or even invincibility, or to do all sorts of cool stuff. You can kind of do that as well. But what it's also really good at, and which I've found fantastic with it, is it's a great way of improving your mouse and keyboard skills in Arma 3. Because if you're like me, you've come from the world of console, mouse and keyboard can be a little bit challenging to say the least. But running around and being forced to look through loot boxes and change my loadout and change my weapons and reload against fairly aggressive enemy AI and have to look through windows and throw grenades through windows and all this sort of stuff, because the AI is quite clever. It does hide in buildings and things like that. I found very, very useful indeed. Now, in the description below this video, you'll find a link to the normal version, which I've been playing, but there's also a community edition, where or they call it the community edition, which Mark has updated so you can use it with these mods here. So you'd have to have those dependencies, but all you need to do is just subscribe to it, fire up Arma, go single player, go scenarios, and then Battle Royale single player experience. Don't do the community editions unless you've got those mods loaded, and then we just click play and it will take us in. And if you're familiar with old PUBG, this will bring some memories. So it used to look like this, didn't it? It used to be inside the airplane. Now it's going to give us our options, so we can have what sort of weather we want, random, variable, number of AI. I recommend you have quite a few, because the island you're landing on is quite big, and otherwise you won't bump into them. I mean, most of them start killing each other fairly quick anyway. Time of day, so you could like have a battle royale with night vision or something like that, couldn't you, if you use the mod to give night vision to your character, or spawn the night vision in using simple single player cheat menu. All AI skill, recruit, how long the game's going to be, and then you have things like GPS, custom HUD. You can disable fatigue, which is always good. Danger zones, you can have artillery strikes, and then all you do is hit start, and there they are, they all load in. You can hit M, that's us there. Remember, you can hit the little circle to focus on you, and then you just choose where you want to jump out. And then as the game progresses, the circle comes in. Now, you don't actually see, at least I don't think you actually see the let's jump out. You don't actually see the circle. You've got to refer to your map. You'll see it up here, and you get cargo planes coming actually flying over the top, who will drop special supply drops to have rare weapons in. I haven't managed to get one since. And then you just use your mouse wheel to open your parachute. Down we go. Now, it is a steerable parachute, so you can go left and right and press forward to drop faster, but just make sure that when you go near the ground, you pull back and you reduce that speed, so you're not hitting the ground at like 50 kilometers an hour, because you will die. As far as looting goes, you just want to loot quite a lot, because you want first aid kits, and first aid kits can be very rare, and I haven't found any first aid kits on dead bots yet either, so they tend to I guess they don't pick them up, or they use them as they're going along. So as I'm coming down, you see what I'm going to do, and I'm going a bit fast, so we want to flare now to reduce that speed, and so we can gently come down nice and slowly. Here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Probably a bit too slowly, but there we go. We've landed, and we can go first person if we want. Don't need to be crouching down. And then we're going to go, and we are looking for, if we don't get caught on the doors, which does happen in Arma. The frame rate's going to be, a bit pants unless you've got a really powerful PC. There we go. Hit spacebar, and we can get up our stuff. So remember, it's right click to pick stuff up. And what you'll kind of get used to is the magazines that different weapons use. So you've got the 6.5mm, you have 6.5mm caseless, all different stuff. But this game really helps you to kind of learn that stuff as well, and it's very, very enjoyable. So what I'll do now is I'll just leave you with some clips of where I've been playing, and I highly recommend you have a go with the BRSE single battle royale single play experience, because it's a fun battle royale against bots, and it's a great way of improving your Arma 3 keyboard and mouse skills. Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? Put your questions and comments down below, and I'll see you again soon.